Hello again. Well, I've came out today and I've decided the order of the day today is waterfalls. So I've headed out Vancouver as usual and I've headed to a place called Cascade Falls. When I left Vancouver it was really sunny, but I've got here and I don't know if you can see behind us because we've just got the woods behind us, but it's chucking it down with rain, so I'm kind of hanging out here in this handy little shelter here. I've had a little quick wander up the river there, it's looking really nice. I haven't actually been up to the main falls themselves. We're going to head up there soon. Just got to wait for this rain to stop, it's absolutely chucking it down. I came here last week and I couldn't even get up to the falls for snow. Well, I was heading to Cascade Falls. Doesn't look like I'm going to make it. There's two cars stuck up at the top of the road, so I'm not going to head up there today. There's still a lot of snow on the ground. That might make for some nice shot of the falls if there's snow around that area. So I'm just gonna have to sit it out here and wait for a bit longer, wait for this rain to stop. It's not forecast to rain all day, but hey ho, that's the way it goes. So I'm just gonna sit it out, chill out, maybe have a coffee. Go back to the car, get my gloves because I forgot them and it is still quite cold. It's not as bad as it was last week, but it's still quite cold. So yeah, so I'll get back to you soon once this rain stops. As you can see, the rain hasn't stopped. It's actually started to snow now and it's started to snow quite heavy. But I've just climbed up this rock behind us and I could hear the falls. This isn't actually the main Cascade Falls. This is one of the lower falls leading up to Cascade Falls. So I thought I'd come up, make my way up this rock. It wasn't too high, just 3 or 4 foot. And it's nice and sheltered under here, so I'm away from the elements, as you can see, and sit it out here a bit longer. It's getting heavier all the time. Can't believe how much it's snowing now. I'll watch what I'm doing when I'm walking back down because it is going to start getting slippery now. And I might have to go back to the car and sit it out. You know what, I've waited this long, I'm not going to call it a day. And I'm going to have a short hike up to the main falls and see what it's like. So I'm trying this shot, it's on 100 ISO, I'm at 70mm, which is about 105mm because it's on a crop sensor body. F13 to make sure I get sharp front to back. So anyway, ISO 100, F13, 70mm, let's see how it goes. Well, I was just heading back to the car and they had a break in the weather, so great. It's about 1:30 now, so it's getting on. I'm going to go back and get something to eat. I still haven't been up to the main falls yet. I've made my way down from that rock behind us there. And I've come across this little waterfall and I thought, you know what, the rain stopped, I might as well give it a shot. And we'll see how this works out. And I'm going to get back to the car and warm up. Have a drive down the road, I'm going to get something to eat. And then we'll come back up here because it doesn't get dark till about 6:15 now, so that's quite good. Luckily my stuff didn't get too wet with the rain and the snow. Managed to keep it dry because I don't know if you can see behind us, that's where I was up on that rock under the tree, so it was quite sheltered. So yeah, so we'll see how this photo turns out, and I'll put it up. It looks like I just made it back to the car in time. It's sleet and rain and snow. It's thrown everything at us today, but I won't be defeated. So I'm going to get warmed up and go and get something to eat. I am going to head back up. Hopefully this weather's, sorts itself out and dries up a bit. It's, 2:05 now, so get something to eat and see what happens. But I really want to get up to the main falls, Cascade Falls. I haven't been up there yet. I've literally just been walking a stretch of the river there to see what compositions and what photos I can find. But this weather's trying its best to get us to call it a day, but I'm definitely not going to do that. Well, hello, I'm back. The rain's finally stopped, the snow's stopped, the hail's stopped. So I'm just walking through a bit of the forest here up the trail towards Cascade Falls. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the green moss on the trees. If there was a bit of sunlight, it'd be even better. It'd be shining on the branches and lighting everything up. But it's absolutely wonderful all the same. So I'm just walking up the trail here to Cascade Falls. There is a suspension bridge up there, so I'm going to try and incorporate it in the shot. There's not too many people here, so that's good. Everyone's welcome to come and have a look, but sometimes nice to have the place to yourself as well. So I'll head further up here, and you'll probably be able to hear the falls in the background, so I must be getting close. I don't think it's a long trail, so I'll see you up there. Well, I'm here. I'm at the falls, I'm on the suspension bridge. Absolutely amazing. Look at this behind us. What a pleasure, what a view. Brilliant. Look at this down here. And if you can see, I don't know if you can see the bottom pool, that's where I was earlier on. Beautiful place, absolutely amazing, well worth the trip. I've picked a composition, I'm going to try it at slightly different focal lengths. I'm on ISO 100, f11, and that's giving us 1/3 of a second. That's because I've put the polarizer on. So that 1/3 of a second is going to give it long enough, because the waterfall's running quick. It's going to give it long enough to smooth that water out, because I don't want to smooth it out too much. What a beautiful place. Don't try this at home, kids. I'm wanting an overhead shot of this 3 waterfalls down below us. I'll quickly set it up. No filters, 100 ISO, f11. Let's get the shot. well, that's it. I'm heading back from the falls now. Absolutely brilliant day. Steady. The rain's kicked in again, so I'm gonna head back. It's pretty slippy in the snow because the rain's making it even slippier. I've had a fantastic day. Hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing it. It's been cold, it's been wet, the weather's through everything at us today, but who cares? We've got some photographs. That's what it's all about. It's all about getting out. I'll just adjust my hat. So I'm going to head back to the car now. Head back to Vancouver. It's getting pretty much dark now, so no more chance of photographs. But if you've enjoyed my vlog, please subscribe. I've really enjoyed doing it. It's been great. It just goes to show, whatever the weather, get out and take photos.